Hey everyone, it's Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to finally show you my 2023 Hobonichi Cousin setup. As you know, if you've been following me, you'll know that this is my current planner here as we finish out 2022. You can just see the difference of how between 2022 and 2023, the progress and how fat this one got compared to my new one. Like last year, for my Hobonichi Cousin, I did stick to a Moterm cover, except this year, or for 2023 rather, I'm doing an emerald green. I decided to go with a darker color so that it wouldn't look as dirty, because this one, you could definitely see, it's kind of seen better days. So I got it in an emerald green. A lot of the reason for that was because, we'll open this up here. I had gotten this vellum paper from the Coffee Monsters Co. This like fairy vellum paper with an order that I had placed earlier this year. And I liked the teal elements. So what I did was I got a clear cover for this, and I put in the vellum paper all around. I wrapped it up. Here I had these affirmation stickers from the shop that I put here. And then I had 4 more and I put them on the inner cover here. I figured it is a very good thing to look at when I open up my journal every day. Positive words of affirmation is never a bad thing. So let's put this in here. So I basically have a cover and then another cover. The reason why I also like the Moterm cover is because it also comes with 2 bookmarks. One of them I added a little charm. I also have everything that you see is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I absolutely love Helen's shop and she does amazing work. But I usually have 2 of the bookmarks. One I use for my weekly, and the other one goes for the daily. So one will go in here and the other one will go when we start this off right in here. So it's just nice for me to flip through here. So this is the cover that I had done. We have our affirmation sticker. She also had free printables for 2023 calendars, and you'll notice that everything here is all the same. So whatever you see for a monthly for January, I also got monthly stickers that go with it, and I also printed out on vellum paper monthly covers. So as you can see here, January matches January. I did the same thing I did last year. I cut these to size on vellum paper and I pasted them in here. I don't put my monthly goals on this page only because I do that in the monthly calendar, like on the side here, as you can see. So everything's all cohesive. Everything, this matches this, matches this. And that's for every month of this year. So I did the calendar here. I took the 2022 printable and I kind of resized it to cover this. And that's basically what I have here for the calendars. Then for the yearly, what I'm planning on doing here, and I mentioned it in my last video, is to do a temperature chart. And I did a key here, and these numbers in here reference all the Tombow colors that I will be using. And it'll be really neat to see, like, as the seasons change, what this looks like. And it's easier for me to go and back plan this because I do write the weather down every day in my weekly. So if I miss a day, I can always go back and fill in what the weather was like. I am a little bit of a weather nerd. At one point, I did want to be a meteorologist. So this is what I plan on doing for this, and I think I'll have a lot more success than I did last year. I can't do habit trackers. That's not for me. I can't keep up with it long enough. And I had done something similar to this in my 2019 Hobonichi weeks, and it worked out great. So I'm going to do it here, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to work out. I had this little magnetic bookmark from the Coffee Monsters Co. So this brings me right to my monthlies. Now, For the monthlies, I already have the first 6 months of 2023 all done, and I do bills and birthdays. And then Helen also includes these little like random holiday stickers. So in the cover, I have whatever stickers I didn't use. I have them here on hand from January all the way until June of next year, that I have just in case I need to fill in anything else. So that goes right in here. This is actually, I have a weekly kit that I'm probably going to use sometime in January. So that is what I have here. And this is the thing I love about this. I have all these extra pockets. So I have like holiday stickers here that I have on hand. And I love that there's just so many pockets in the mode term cover. So it's very convenient. So here I have January, February, March, April, any the kids' days off from school, May, and June, all already done. Helen from the Coffee Monsters Code doesn't release the second half of 2023 until May, so I'll have to wait until then to do the second half of 2023, but I'm pretty set for now in that department. So on to the weeklies and what I plan on doing. So this is going to be the first week that I'm going to use, which is the last week of 2022, and it's going to overlap with my 2022 Hobonichi. So basically what it's going to look like, it's going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to like duplicate the weeks. So what I'm doing in 2022 is what I'm going to do in this planner. I'm going to do the same layout just to practice. It's going to, and pretty much I'm going to use the system that's been working for me. This is what I use for my weeklies. I do weather on top, my moods, affirmation, to-dos, what we eat for dinner, and then I always have a running to-do list of things I have to get done during the week. So I'm carrying over this layout into my 2023 weeklies. It works for me. I love the consistency. I don't really change up the layouts very much. Same format, and I like that I can go back on any given week and it all looks the same. Just different color schemes and different cute little washies that I use. So I am not changing that for 2023. It works well for me and I'm going to stick to it. So then we get into my word of the year. I did this for last year. My word of the year is going to be trust. And I always put quotes and things dealing with my word of the year and whatever speaks to me. And then I have 2023 goals and things like that. So I split it up. And then as the year goes on, if I meet the goals, I'll check them off and so forth. So I really look, I refer to this from time to time just to remind myself and refresh my memory on what the big plan is and what the goals are. And it's just nice to have it on hand. I used to get really like intricate with this, and I've just learned that less is more. Just make a list of what you want to get done, and hopefully you will succeed in fulfilling your goals. So there's that. So like I mentioned before, all of the monthlies here, I have done the vellum paper with, I resized them. So each month has a cute calendar in it, and it's all food related. So it's like, I can't get mad. It's so cute. June, we have July, August. It's so bright and cheerful. I absolutely love her doodles. September, October, November, and December. So there's that. And obviously, I mean, I can't really show you much here with the dailies until I dive right in, but I will show you. I am going to change out the layout a bit for what I plan on doing. Last year I had my youngest daughter, and so what I did was I did her feeding schedule. And I did gratitude up here and I journaled and all that. But what I plan on doing this year is, obviously, I'm not going to do her feeding schedule. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do either a doodle or put the washi tape up here. And then here I'll do my gratitude or my highlights of the day. And then I'll do my journaling here. That's kind of what I'm thinking with, you know, doodles, or if there's a picture that I print out on my HP sprocket. So something along the lines of like this. I can like, I put it here. So I'm just going to shift things around a little bit. And I would like to draw in here a little bit more. I kind of miss that aspect of it. So that's the plan for the dailies. All right, so then notes. As of now, I'm going to keep the notes blank because, I mean, I had my master grocery list and stuff last year that I did here, but I do that a lot on my phone now because me and my husband, we share a grocery list. So I'm not going to do that in here. And I'm just going to leave this for little notes that I have to take. I mean, it's only a couple pages, but anything I have to jot down, I'll put here. I'm leaving it blank for now. I really don't see a need to do that. Now for this, I'm still debating on what to do. I might do like a cleaning schedule, like a house cleaning schedule. I'm still up in the air about it. So this is to be determined, but I think I'm leaning towards that direction. It even says here, I'm reading this for the first time. This is useful for a variety of things, such as filling in the broadcast times of favorite television shows or splitting up house chores. Oh, look at that. So we'll see what we're doing with this. Okay. Favorites. I'm going to do the same thing I did last year. And I'm going to do, this has 12 boxes, obviously, for every month of the year. And I'm going to write down what I'm watching at the time, shows, books I'm reading, YouTube channels I'm watching, songs I'm listening to, just making a little list. So this is kind of what I did here for 2022. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I kind of like that. It was like a little snapshot of what was going on. And then here, I love that I have more space for this year. I did this year. I'm going to do the best moments of 2023. So here, I did it here for 2022. I'm going to do the same thing. Best moments. I love that it's a place that I can like look. It's like kind of like a year at a glance and like all the good things. So I'm going to do that again for 2023. This is a new page that was not, I got the English version this year of 2023. Now it's available, but this is a really neat page that I will fill up as the year goes on. So that I will do, obviously. This I'd like to do words to remember, like quotes or a new word that I learned or this or that, you know. So that I'm going to definitely use for its intended purpose. And then here was, I covered it up, was it 365 your like goals if you did something the same day. I don't have a goal that I need that requires me to do to keep track of for 365 days. So what I am going to do is I'm going to bring back the year in pixels. So for every day of the year, I have happy, neutral, sad, and I'm going to color in my moods. It's kind of like a, you know, mood tracker for the entire year and see where I'm at. So that's what I'm going to do for that. Gifts, I usually use this now like for Christmas lists, kind of keeping track and all of that. And then the last page here is addresses, but do people really keep an address book anymore? I don't know. I have everybody's addresses on like an Excel like spreadsheet, so I don't think I'm going to be using this. So that is basically it for my setup for 2023. I'm really excited to dive in, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to use the pages more to my liking, more efficiently. I got a couple questions as far as the pens that I use. I do use Tombows. I use the Energel, Pencil Energel Clena in the 0.4 size. This has been like my favorite pen. It's thin enough that, and it's and it's black enough that it's like really bold when you look back. I just kind of like the look of it. And then in addition to that, if I can find it, here we go. I also use the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen with the hard tip to do all the bolder headings and stuff like that. So these are like my go-tos. This is what I really use. And then obviously too, I have like washi tape upon washi tape. This is just some of it, but that I use from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have a lot more, but for weekly spreads and stuff like that. And I use the Tombows to bring those pops of color in. So this is what I'm using for 2023. I can't wait to see this get all filled in as the year goes on. Obviously, this is the mauve term, like I said, in the A5 size in emerald green. And I like that it has a lot of pockets and, you know, the bookmarks and things like that. So if there's any questions or comments on anything that I've talked about today, please leave them in the comment section below. I will link everything that I am using for this year in my Amazon storefront. And I wish you and your families a very, very happy holiday season. Happy planning. I'm hoping that in 2023 I can at least post monthly flip throughs of how the year is going month by month. And that's one of my goals is to post more on YouTube. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.